Hi, I'm Haley Menard from The Sugar Burger, and today we are taking on our second summer sipper recipe with an Aperol spritz bundt cake. That's right, we're taking you to Italy today in hopes that we can bring a little bit of summertime fun to your kitchen. This is a lot of ingredients for a cake, but it's one step pretty much. You just throw this all in the bowl. First, we need to zest these 4 oranges, because that's how you flavor things with citrus fruit. Did you see that? That was really good. That was like Edward from Twilight. We're just going around town, not cutting too deep, like second or third date deep, you know? You don't wanna get too nuts here. I meant with conversation, by the way, just to be clear. I could be doing a better job of getting more zest off these oranges, but this is like a full workout. Recipe said like 3 to 4 tablespoons. We'll be in that ballpark. Now, let's get to juicing. You might notice this is a different juicer because since my juicer incident, I've been getting gifts. So I'm very pleased about that. So let's get to juicing. So easy. So easy compared to having to just squeeze it with your fists. These are fat oranges though. Get them all in there. I should have cut these all at once. But you know, you live and you learn. I could almost do a whole show on just rating juicers. By hand is like 0 stars. Would not recommend. Need to get a whole cup of juice, so we might have to crack another. Oh, that was pretty juicy. Oh, maybe 4 oranges is gonna be about right. I didn't have faith. I got this recipe from todayshow.com. All right, so we got all of our ingredients. Get our debris out of the way. Whew. Okay, sugars. 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And you might be saying to yourself, you're not putting butter in there. I know. This is a different kind of recipe. So we're gonna zhuzh our leaveners that I just poured in there without saying anything into our sugar. And this is 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Oh my God. Okay. So that's zhuzhing around. Into this, we're gonna add our eggs. 5 chicken eggs, or I'm gonna use 3 duck eggs. This one is from either Salt or Peppa. You can tell because it's tinted blue. All the girls participate. And then this, oh, that's another Salt and Peppa. This might be all Salt and Peppa. They seem like Aperol spritz brunching ladies, the ducks. Okay, great. Now we have 3.5 cups of flour. It's a lot of flour, so we're gonna be careful. And I put it in a bowl that's way too small. So let's just get started with that a little bit. We're gonna need that attached. We're gonna need that attached. There they go. The fat in this recipe is gonna be 1.5 cups of olive oil. Very Italian of this dessert to do that. Let's put in our freshly squozed orange juice. She's trying, thick right now. And this is 1/3 of a cup of Aperol, which is the whole star of the show. Look at that bright orange. It's gonna be pretty. Oh, it didn't change the color at all. All right, now let's get our zest going. This is gonna be like an orange cake. We got some batter that looks like it's fine to go in a bundt pan. This pan in particular is probably so happy I started this baking channel. I never used him. And now he's been a star like twice, 2-3 times. We're gonna spritz him with spritzing agent of your choice and flour him. So just sprinkle it all around. Yeah, I'm being heavy-handed with it now, but we spank it out. And you're just left with a coating. Okay, cool. Probably gonna need a spatula of some sort. Are you ready for the pour? This is like your thing. This is the good shot. Beautiful. Let me get remnants out here. It smells very orangey, like absurdly orangey. Whew. Well, I don't know how long it goes in the oven. Forgot. 350, 40 to 45 minutes. It's a big cake, so I get it. Get her in there so she can get to getting. Let's go, girl. While she bakes, should we sample the cocktail?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! All right, I think we should sample the cocktail. Are we ready for this? We're gonna make 2 Aperol spritzes. The 3 basic things that you need, the 3 amigos here, Aperol, Prosecco, seltzer. I went with an Italian seltzer for authenticity purposes. So let's pop this Prosecco. Oh, my hand.
Ooh.
Beautiful. It didn't foam over anything. Crush that. All right, so I'm gonna do 1 Aperol spritz the way you're supposed to make it. And then I'm gonna do the other one measuring from my heart like a real Italian. We have 3 ounces of Prosecco. Oh, we foamed. That's okay. Slower, careful. 2, 3. And me and my friend Amy, we're on a cruise crushing these through Italy and Greece. So like this is what you're drinking. Boat ran out of Aperol, and I like to think it's because we were so dedicated to making sure we got as many as we could on vacation. 1 ounce of seltzer. So that is the official recipe. Should we garnish? Where are my oranges? They're over here on the floor because I didn't want you to see the extras. What do we do? Like a wheel? Oh my God, now that's on the floor. Everything's just on the floor. Here we go. I was gonna say that's pretty, but it didn't want to be there. That's pretty. Okay, I love it. Cut another one for when we get to that guy. So this I'm gonna measure with my heart. Just like, okay. Measured from my heart. Let's see what our taste tester thinks. Okay, Nate, you can come in. Hello.
Hello.
These are Aperol spritzes. You might be familiar with them.
I am.
Nate didn't like them at first because he's closed-minded and has a terrible palate, but now he loves them. One of them's measured appropriately and one of them is measured just like as I feel. Okay, so taste them and then rate them 1 to 10. Oh, he's stirring, you're messing with the bubbles.
Aperol still gets it. It's been a while.
Oh, well, look who pretends to like it when we're out at a restaurant. When they ran out on the boat, they started putting Campari in it for us because they had to do something or we were gonna have a fit. That one tastes better? Mm-hmm. Well, what are the numbers?
This one's very, the bitterness from the Aperol.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one's great.
Neither of those things were numbers, but okay. I think that one's very good.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know. They're just different. I do like the Prosecco. This one does taste like if you were at a restaurant, this is what it would be.
Well, which one did you make? This one then?
Yeah.
Well, I would hope it would taste like a restaurant one.
You don't think any bartender measures their Aperol spritzes from the heart?
Oh, the good ones do.
The good ones do.
I like that one.
Okay, we'll keep this one then. You can have it with your cake when you taste test.
Is there a cake? Where's the cake?
The cake's not ready.
Why am I here?
You're gonna have to go back in the other room. Get out.
Do I get the drink?
No, you don't get the drink. You have this drink. Do you want me to put more Prosecco in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the important thing is I win. Now we just keep waiting for our cake. So this cake has a glaze on top of it, and it's pretty simple. 1/3 of a cup of Aperol, 1 cup of powdered sugar. Almost didn't make a mess. We're gonna whisk that together. It's gonna make a nice pretty color. It's very thin. I almost don't agree with the recipe, but we're gonna keep whisking because that's not totally done, but we are going to add orange zest again. Zested. Our glaze is pretty well together, so it'll be ready when our cake comes out of the oven.
They don't want you to like reduce it?
I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, upon further inspection, I don't agree with this, and it's so thin because it's supposed to be reduced. I reread the instructions. You were supposed to boil the Aperol first, but that's okay. I think it's still gonna be fine. So we're gonna bring her to the stove and get her simmering. And it says it should reduce to like 3 tablespoons. The cake has 6 minutes left. So we're back in a waiting pattern. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Maybe a couple more minutes though. She's got some sticky ickies on her. Maybe 5 more minutes. I think we're reduced enough. This looks like a very sticky glaze, which I think is the point. Yeah. That's much better than what we had in the bowl. What we had in the bowl was, that would be crazy to try to put on a cake. It would just go everywhere. So this is it. We came from a giant cereal bowl to that. Our cake, I have a feeling he's done. Hey, buddy. Done. And then once we put the glaze on it, it's gonna be beautiful. Thank you for your service, Maurizio. We're done with you for today. Let's get this out of its pan so he stops cooking. Just do a little zhuzh. It smells very orangey, like 10 out of 10 orangey. Do you smell it?
Not as much as the lime.
I'm gonna go plate. Woo! Plate on top. It's like hot in here, I'm sweaty. And a flipper. This didn't feel like it was a clean out. That's okay, no big deal. We have a glaze. No big deal. We'll cut this piece for Nate and it'll be fine. No one that I give it to after that will even know that this happened. This is what happens when you miss a spot with your flour and mist. It's abstract. Look at that. Who's to know? How would they even know? A gorgeous Aperol spritz cake. Let's see. So this crystallized. This is no longer a glaze. F me. I think we have to do it again. I think we have to do it again and pour it on the cake. This is a disaster. This is needed. Okay, this reminds me of the goal. It reminds me of the goal. We'll do it again. Relatable. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm like wasting all my Aperol. How am I supposed to drink later? Do we still have 1/3 of a cup anywhere? We do, we do. Going right in the pan this time. Aperol. We're gonna follow the instructions. We're gonna wait till the Aperol simmers and then do the sugar. Oh my God, this is already simmering. Why is this recipe like killing me? I need a cup. Oh my God. This is the last measuring cup that's not dirty. I don't even know if I have enough sugar for this. What is going on? Trying to get these sugar lumps out. I feel like in a saucepan, maybe this will happen faster. So there's like more hot surface area. It's science for you. All right, so she's bubbling around here. No more mistakes. This looks pretty simmered. I feel like it's looking similar to last time. What do we think? Do we think we're simmered? Now I'm gonna pour this directly on the cake so I don't do that mistake again. This looks crazy. This looks crazy. Looks like a Halloween cake. I mean, all right, here we are. Yeah, let's get the taste tester in here. We're gonna get ripped up about this one. Hi, welcome back. How much have you had to drink? How does this look to you?
What happened?
He had a bad haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try it? Yep, you do. Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's why
we'll
I'm
just.
here.
All right, we'll just cut this whole piece out, and
That's
then
a
that.
big section.
But then that never happened, and I don't
What
have to worry
this
about it.
area?
That will be
Susan's.
a problem for another day. All right, this is all yours. You're gonna have to use this spoon. There's Aperol in the cake and on
Okay.
the glaze.
Okay.
What did you just do? You just went to pick up nothing.
No, there's
Did you
like,
get that on camera? That looked crazy. Did your Matrix glitch? Oh my God.
That's what I was going to pick up. It's all stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, this glaze is insane. Meh?
Yeah.
Like a 4 or a 5 or 3?
I don't think I'd ever order it. It doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste like anything really. I have all that glaze stuck in my teeth.
I like the cake. I think it's orangey. The cake texture and everything's really good.
Yeah.
Like the olive oil-ness to it is great.
Very spongy, I like it.
I think the glaze just... Glaze unnecessary. If you do it, don't glaze. It's like not texturally appealing.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's right. Show the people. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It doesn't live up to like
An Aperol spritz.
this guy though. Yeah, we'll keep drinking them for now. But you know, we gave it an honest shot.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salud! I almost got him. It's the fly again. It was a lot of juicing. You're tired too?
Yeah.
Everyone's tired from juicing. It's just a lot. Let me prepare my area. That was such a fake cough you just did. I like just doing little kid coughs. Miko, do you want to get the ducks off the patio? Ducks off the patio.
Oh, she just pooped on it.
Girl!
Wanda just pooped on it right on the corner.
They know. They know exactly what they're doing. Action sequence. When I got excited about the last bundt cake we made, someone on the internet said, "You sound so drunk." I was drunk on bundt cake success, so. Joke's on you if you don't know what that feels like. People on the internet are very mean. Bundt cake needs time to cool. Maybe this was the universe telling me, hey lady, you're about to make a mistake. I don't know if I love the flavor of this cake. That is how intense that glaze was? All right, we'll use a fork. I don't need to be trying to wash that guy now. Wait, let's do the intro. We'll just,
Yeah. You just turned it more towards the camera. Oh.
this one? What if I was trying to hide it with the glass? I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, you hit it.
Well, don't trust the Today Show for recipes.
This is the Today Show?
The Today Show posted it.